How are you? Good morning. We're going to wait on everyone and then we're going to get started, okay? We have a lot we're going to be going over today and learning. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell Ava good morning.
Good morning, Ava.
Ava, tell Emily good morning. Okay, so it is 10:01. We're going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully everyone else will come on and join us. Okay, so Miss Sarah is going to present. Okay, we are going to go over our spelling words this morning. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Miss Sarah is going to say them, I do, and then we're going to say them together, we do, and then you're going to say them by yourself. I do. I'm sorry, you do. Okay, so I do, Miss Sarah. We do means everyone together. You do means by yourself, independently. Okay. All right. So let's see who else has got on here with us. All right. Ava, Emily. I don't see anyone else. Okay. All eyes on Miss Sarah. Hands in your lap. Okay. Listening ears. Okay. And let's turn on our thinking caps. Okay. Hands back in your lap. All right. Jonathan, good morning. Can you turn off your microphone? Make sure it's off. Thank you. So I was just telling everyone that Miss Sarah's going to say your spelling words first, and then you're going to say them together, and then you're going to say them by yourself, okay? All right. So over here where the orange rectangles are beside the turkey, these are your spelling words. But first, Miss Sarah is going to tell you your objective. This is what you can do, boys and girls. I can say the sounds in a one-syllable word. That's what you can do. You can say the sounds in a one-syllable word. Okay? So look at my little cursor, my little mouse. It's a little white arrow. I'm going to point to each word and I'm going to say them, okay? Glad. Glad. Black, black. Clock, clock. Class, class. Club, club. Cliff, cliff. Plug, plug. Flop, flop. Flip, flip. Fly, fly. Now, everyone turn on your microphones. Now it's your turn to say the spelling words, but wait on Miss Sarah. Everyone turn on your microphones. Ava, Emily, Jonathan, turn your microphones on. Good morning, Liam. Okay, now you're going to say them after I say them, okay? Ready? Glad.
Glad.
Black.
Black.
Clock.
Clock.
Class.
Class.
Club.
Club.
Cliff.
Clip.
Plug.
Plug.
Flop.
Flop.
Flip.
Flip.
Fly.
Fly.
Now stay on here with me. I want you to say your objectives together, okay? I can say the sounds
Say the sounds
in a one-syllable word.
in a one-syllable word.
Let's see if these are one-syllable words. Ready? Say this with me. Glad.
Black.
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 Clock.
Clock.
Class.
Class.
Club.
Club.
Cliff.
Clip.
Plug.
Plug.
Flop.
Flop.
Flip.
Flip.
Fly.
Fly.
Very good. They were one-syllable words. Everyone turn off your microphones. Make sure your microphones are off. Good job. Now, boys and girls, we are going to do quick dash, okay? And then we're going to do live spelling. Then we're going to come back and we're going to do our spelling words and sight words, okay? Now, boys and girls, before we get started, this is what you're going to be able to do. This is your objective. I can identify L blends. So last week, you were able to do the S blend, Sammy Snake's letter and sound. This week, you are blending Lucy Lamplight's letter and sound. Ooh, okay? So now, boys and girls, we're going to get started. Let me share this with you so that you can see it. Let me present. All right, let's find Leo. Does everyone see Leo? Turn on your microphone if you see Leo.
Yes.
Everyone say yes if you see Leo. Okay, make sure your microphones are off. All right, so let's go back. Miss Sarah's got to back it up for a little bit. We've got to go all the way back, boys and girls, to quick dash, okay? We've got a lot to go over today. All right. Good morning, class. We are going to learn about L blends. Let's get started. Boys and girls, you're going to tell me who is it, you're going to tell me the sound, and you're going to tell me the letter for you. Annie Apple. A. Okay? So this is what you're going to be doing. When I say turn on your microphones, everyone is going to do it together. Ready? Everyone, turn on your microphones. Wait on Miss Sarah. Okay. Who is it?
Annie Apple.
Everyone, who is it?
Annie Apple.
Very good. Much better. What sound?
A.
What letter?
A.
A. Very good. Who is it?
Bouncy bit. Bouncy
What sound?
bit.
What letter?
B.
Who is it?
Platter hat.
What sound?
K.
What letter?
C.
C. Good job. Who is it?
Golden girl. Golden girl.
Golden girl. What sound?
G.
G. What letter?
G.
G. Who is it?
And B.
What sound?
I.
I. What letter?
I.
Good job. Who is it?
Lucy Lamplight.
What sound?
Mm.
What letter?
L.
Good job. Who is it?
Orange.
What sound?
Oh.
What letter?
Oh.
Good. Who is it?
Peter Puppy.
Peter Puppy. What sound? What letter?
P.
P. Who is it?
Umbrella.
What sound? What letter?
U.
Good job. Who is it?
Yellow.
Yellow Yo-Yo Man. What sound?
Yeah. I.
I. What letter?
Y.
Y. Very good. Who is it?
Clever King. Kicking King. Kicking King.
What sound? What letters?
Pancake.
Very good. Who is it?
Firefighter Fred and Firefighter Frank.
What sound? What letters?
F.
Who is it?
Lucy Lamplight and Lucy.
Lucy and Linda Lamplight. What sound? What letters?
L. L.
Who is it?
Sammy Snake and Sally Snake.
What sound? What letters?
S. S. S.
All right, now everyone turn your microphones off.
I doing it.
Make sure your microphone is off. Okay, boys and girls, you did a great job. Excellent job, okay? Now we're going to go back and guess what? You're going to do it by yourself independently. So I do, Miss Sarah does it first. We do it all together, everybody. We do. And then you do. Okay? So when I call your name, you're going to tell me who is it, what sound, what letter. Okay? As soon as you get done telling me the letter, you're going to turn your microphone off. And I'm going to call the next person. They're going to quickly turn their microphone on. They're going to tell me who is it, what sound, what letter. Then you're going to turn your microphone off, okay? And we're going to go to the next person. Ready? Ava, microphone on. Who is it? What sound? What letter?
A.
Very good. Emily, who is it?
Bouncy Ben.
What sound?
B.
What letter?
B.
Very good. Liam, who is it? Liam, turn your microphone on. Liam, can you hear Miss Sarah? He's not on here. I don't know what happened. All right, we're going to go to Jonathan. Jonathan, who is it?
Cat.
Clever cat. What sound? What letter?
Key.
C.
C.
C. Very good. Thank you. Turn your microphone off. Ava, who is it?
Golden girl.
What sound?
G.
What letter?
G.
Good job. Emily, who is it?
NBA.
What sound? Eh. What letter?
I.
Very good. Jonathan, who is it?
Lucy.
Very good. What sound? What letter? L. L, the letter L. Very good, Jonathan. All right. Ava, who is it?
Oscar Orange.
What sound?
Oh.
What letter?
Oh.
Good. Emily, who is it?
Peter Puppy.
What sound?
P.
What letter?
P.
Good job. Jonathan, who is it?
A
What sound? And what letter?
U.
U. Very good. All right. Ava. Ava, who is it?
Yellow Yo-Yo Man.
What sound?
I.
And what letter?
Y.
Good job. Emily, who is it?
Kicking King and Clever Cat.
Who comes first?
Clever Cat and Kicking King.
What sound? And what letter? What letters do you see? C and K. Very good. Thank you. All right. Jonathan, who is it?
Harry Hammond and
Look again. Who is it? All right. Listen, Ava, I had to mute you, okay, baby? Remember to turn your microphone off when you get done, okay? Jonathan, can you say firefighter Fred and firefighter Frank?
Firefighter Frank.
Sound do they make? And what letter do you see?
F.
F. Very good. Don't forget the friends on the end, okay? When you see these letters at the end of words, boys and girls, those are the two best friends. You will see firefighter Frank and firefighter Fred at the end of the words huff and puff. Very good. Okay, turn your microphone off. Ava, turn your microphone on. Who is it?
Lucy Lamplight.
And who else?
Linda Lamplight.
Yes. What sound do they make? And what letter? L. Good job. Now turn your microphone off. Emily, who do you see? Who is it?
Sammy Snake and Sally Snake.
What sound do they make? And what letter?
S.
Good job. All right, make sure your microphones are off. Boys and girls, we are about to sound out words. We're going to finger tap the sounds, okay? But I'm just going to give you a heads up and let you know who is at the beginning of these words. We are going to see Clever Cat and Lucy Lamplight, and they're going to blend their sounds together. We're going to also see Firefighter Fred and Lucy Lamplight. Boys and girls, Lucy Lamplight is going to blend her sound with all these other letters in Letterland, okay? There's Golden Girl and Lucy Lamplight. There is Peter Puppy and Lucy Lamplight. There is Bouncy Ben and Lucy Lamplight, and they like to say words like blink. Now, we are going to do live spelling, okay? Now, you are going to finger sound the word, okay? Everyone turn on your microphones, and I want you to do this with me. Take your thumb and your first finger, touch your thumb and your first finger. I want you to say Clever Cat sound. I want to hear it.
K. K.
Everyone.
K.
Okay? Now, I want everyone to take your second finger, and I want you to touch your thumb, and I want you to say at. At. Now, we are going to try it again. At.
At.
Now, we're going to blend it together, okay? Cat.
Cat.
Cat. Very good. Now, boys and girls, you're going to stay on here with me. Leave your microphones on. You are going to tap out the sounds, and we're going to blend the sounds together. Ready? Clever Cat says. Everyone go with me. Clever Cat says. Lucy Lamplight says. Ooh. Oscar Orange says. Ah. And Clever Cat and Kicking King say. Let's try it together. Everyone do it with me. Ooh, ah, clock. Everyone say clock.
Clock.
Clock. Very good. Thank you. All right. So, Ava, can you turn your microphone off, baby? You got a lot of noise. Emily, leave yours on. Jonathan, leave yours on, okay? All right. So, I want to hear Jonathan and Emily. Okay, we're going to sound out this word together. Ready? Ooh. Ah.
Ah.
Now we're going to blend those sounds. Ready? Clock. 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 Can you tell me what time it is? The clock is on the wall. Clock. Very good. Now stay on here with me. Ava, you're going to leave your microphone off, but you're going to do it with us, okay? All right. So boys and girls, Bouncy Ben says, Lucy Lamplight says, ooh. Oscar Orange. And Clever Cat and Kicking King. Now, let's do it again. B, l, ah. A little bit faster. B, l, ah. Now, let's blend those sounds together. Ready? Block. 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 Miss Sarah has a block right here that we use, okay, to count with. Block. Very good. Okay. Now, we're going to go to the next word. Stay on here with me and do it with me. Bouncy Ben says, Lucy Lamplight says, ooh. And the apple says, ah. And Clever Cat and Kicking King say, k. Let's do it a little bit faster. B, ooh, ah. Now, let's blend those sounds together. Ready? Black. Black. My phone case is black. My hair bow is black. All right, let's do the next word. Ready? Golden Girl says g. G. Lucy Lamplight, ooh. And the apple says ah. And Dippy Duck says d. Now let's blend those sounds together. Ready? Glad. Glad. Miss Sarah is so glad you got up this morning and you got on your iPads and you are doing Google Meet with Miss Sarah. You're doing your live lesson. Glad. All right, let's do another word. These are your spelling words. Everyone, Golden Girl says g. Lucy Lamplight, ooh. And the apple, ah. And Sammy Snake and Sally Snake say s. All right, let's sound it out one time, then we're going to blend it. Ready? G, ooh, ah, s. Now we're going to blend it together. Ready? Glass. 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 Be careful with that glass. Glass. If you want some juice, I have a glass in the cabinet on the top shelf, and you can pour you some juice in that glass. All right, ready? Clever Cat says, Lucy Lamplight says, ooh. And the apple says, ah. And Sammy and Sally Snake say, now let's do it again. Ooh, ah, now we're going to blend those sounds. Ready? Class. Class. Boys and girls, this is my class. Very good. All right, boys and girls, we are almost done, okay? All right, Clever Cat says, Lucy Lamplight, ooh. Impy Ink says, eh. And Firefighter Fred and Firefighter Fred says, now let's blend the sounds. Ooh, eh. Let's do it a little bit faster. Ooh, eh. Now blend the sounds. Cliff. 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 Did you see that boy up there on that cliff? Oh my goodness. I hope he does not fall. He is high up there on that cliff. All right, boys and girls. Clever Cat says, Lucy Lamplight says, ooh. Uppy Umbrella says, and Bouncy Ben says, b. Now, let's do it again. Ooh, b. Ooh, b. Now, blend it together. Club. 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 Very good. Now,
My own club.
there's Peter Puppy. Everyone say Peter Puppy sound. Lucy Lamplight. Uppy Umbrella. And Golden Girl. G. Let's do it one more time faster. P, g. Ready? We're going to blend those sounds. Plug. 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 When you want to charge your phone, you can take the cord and plug it, boys and girls, in the plug. Plug it up, okay? All right. Boys and girls, let's see if we have any more words. Nope. Everyone turn off your microphones. Make sure your microphone is off, okay? We are going to go to our Google Slides instead. Now, boys and girls, look at the turkey. Up underneath the turkey are those first two letters that we were blending together. In each word, we blended the letters B and L, Bouncy Ben and Lucy Lamplight's letters and sounds, like in the word blocks. We blended Clever Cat and Lucy Lamplight's sound and letters together, like in the word cloud. Firefighter Fred and Lucy Lamplight, like in the word flower. Golden Girl and Lucy Lamplight, like in the word glasses. Peter Puppy and Lucy Lamplight, like in the word planet. Sammy Snake and Lucy Lamplight, like in the word slide. So boys and girls, don't forget, okay, that this week we are sounding out, boys and girls, letter L. And we are blending the letter L with other letters in Letterland. So your objective this week, what you can do is identify L blends, okay? Now, boys and girls, it's time for us to take a 2-minute break. Miss Sarah wants you to go to the bathroom, get water, stand up and stretch. When we come back, boys and girls, I'm going to let you help me, okay? So let's go ahead and take our break. Make sure your microphones are off. And I will be back. Yes, Emily, what is it?
I have a tablet.
You have what now?
I have a laptop.
Oh, you have a laptop. Okay, is that what you use? Your laptop? Okay.
Sarah.
Yes.
I'm going to the doctor tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, so you won't be on here tomorrow?
No.
Okay, let me write that down. Okay. All right, everyone take a break. Okay, boys and girls, we are back. All right, Ava, Emily, and Jonathan, turn on your microphones and say yes if you are on here with Miss Sarah?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Very good. So, turn your microphones back off. We are going to go over our sentences. So I want everyone to look over here where the green rectangles are. Okay, let me share this with you. Now you're able to see it. Okay, so boys and girls, what we're going to do, we are going to read these sentences and you are going to identify the parts of a sentence. Okay, you're going to tell me what kind of punctuation marks there are and why the first letter of the sentence is an uppercase letter, why it's capitalized, okay? Notice, boys and girls, that there are spaces in between each word. When you are writing sentences, you are supposed to always take your little pinky finger and make sure that you put it in between each word to make a space. That's the rules when you write a sentence, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you what your objectives are, and I want you to say them with me after Miss Sarah says them, okay? So I'm going to say them first. And I am reading the first rectangle box that is above number 1 and number 2, above your sentences. I can identify the parts of a sentence. That's what you can do, boys and girls. Now I want everyone to turn your microphones on. And I want you to say it with Miss Sarah, okay? I can identify the parts of a sentence. Now, I want you to read the first sentence with me. Now, our flag flaps on the heel. Period. Now, let's look at number 2 and let's read that sentence together. She said not to go up the cliff. Now, say your sight words with me. Said, now, out. Very good. Now turn your microphones off. Make sure your microphones are off. Good job. Now, Miss Sarah's going to let you watch a video first, okay? Then you're going to read those sentences by yourself to Miss Sarah, okay? So first, we're going to learn about the different parts of a sentence. And we are reviewing, okay? All right, so we won't forget.
A sentence has 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, learn and sing. A sentence has 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, learn and sing. 1. A sentence begins with a capital letter. 2. A sentence tells a complete idea. 3. A sentence has a finger space between the words. 4. A sentence ends with a punctuation mark. A sentence has 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, learn and sing. A sentence has 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, learn and sing. 1. A sentence ends with a capital letter. 2. A sentence tells a complete idea. 3. A sentence has a finger space between the words. 4. A sentence ends with a punctuation mark. When you punctuate at the end of a sentence, there's only 3 things to do. Use a period, question mark, or exclamation mark. It's up to you. Follow the punctuation rules.
All right, boys and girls. Now, you know that if there is a period at the end of a sentence, boys and girls, they're just making a statement. They're just telling you something. If there is a question mark at the end of the sentence, That's because they are asking a question. You don't put a question mark at the end unless someone is asking a question. And if it has an exclamation mark, boys and girls, someone has a strong feeling. They are excited, or they might be frightened, or they're trying to make a point, boys and girls, okay? So I'm going to let you read these sentences by yourself, just like you put on your clothes and brush your teeth and your hair. Number 1, Ava, turn on your microphone, and I want you to read this sentence by yourself that is in the green rectangular box. Ava, can you turn on your microphone? Now,
or
flag,
flag flap on the heel.
Now, what kind of punctuation mark is at the end of that sentence?
A period.
A period. Very good. Why? Can you tell me why?
Because they're telling something.
They're just telling you something. They're making a statement. Now our flag flaps on the heel. Very good, Ava. Thank you. Turn your microphone off. Emily. Emily, can you read the second sentence beside the number 2?
She said not to go up the hill.
That last word. Look at that last word and tell me what that last word is. Sound it out. Cliff. Very good. Now, what kind of punctuation mark is at the end of that sentence?
A period.
Why?
Yes, they're just making a statement.
Very good. Thank you. Turn your microphone off. Jonathan, I want you to read that first sentence beside the number 1. Turn your microphone on.
We
Beside the number 1, that's one of your new sight words. Now.
now.
What's the next word?
Now we
Our.
our
What's the next word? It's a spelling word for this week. Sound it out. L, a, g. Flag. Flag. Sound out the next word.
flash
Flaps.
flaps. No
On.
on
What's that word?
the
The. And what's the last word? Sound it out. I, l. Heel.
hill.
Now, what kind of punctuation is at the end of that word, that sentence?
A dot.
What is that little dot called?
Period.
A period. Very good. All right. Thank you, Jonathan. Turn your microphone off. Ava, why is the first letter in the sentence an uppercase letter and the rest of the letters are small lowercase? Is it the rule? When you're writing sentences, it's the rule. Say it's the rule. Ava, can you say it's the rule? That's right. Very good. Thank you. Turn your microphone off. All right. So, boys and girls, if someone's name was in the middle of these sentences, you would still make sure that the first letter of their name is an uppercase letter. It's capitalized, just like your name, boys and girls. So anytime someone's name is in a sentence, it does not matter if it's at the end or in the middle or at the beginning. Anytime you have someone's name in a sentence, you want to always, always make sure the first letter is capitalized. And always, always make sure that the first letter in the sentence is capitalized, the uppercase letter, okay? All right, so boys and girls, we are going to move on. This week, boys and girls, we are going to be going over the main idea and key details. Raise your hand if you can tell me what the main idea is. Anybody? Can anyone tell me what the main idea is? Okay, I'm going to tell you. The main idea of any story that you read or hear is what the story is mostly about. So everyone turn on your microphone and I want you to say this with Miss Sarah. The main idea is what the story
It's what the story
is mostly about.
is mostly about.
Very good. Thank you. Turn your microphones off. So after we read this story, boys and girls, or we're going to hear it, after we hear the story, you're going to tell me what the main idea is. What is this story mostly about? Can anyone tell me what the key details are? Raise your hand if you can tell me what key details are. Anybody? No? Okay, I thought at least one of you would remember what key details are. The key details are different parts of the story. It's just parts of a story. So when we read a story or hear a story, you're going to tell me the key details. They are just different parts of the story. What happened at the beginning, the middle, what happened next, what happened at the end of the story. So you're just telling me what the story is mostly about. I'm sorry. You're just telling me what the story is about. The different parts of the story. Those are key details, okay? So the main idea is what the story is mostly about. The key details, boys and girls, are just parts of the story. So that's what you're going to tell me after we listen to this book. You're going to tell me what happened in the story, the key details, okay? They're just different parts of the story. Now, boys and girls, I want your listening ears on, okay? Thinking caps. All right. We're going to go to this book, and I want you to listen. And afterwards, Miss Sarah is going to call your name, and you are going to tell me what the main idea is. Don't forget what the story is mostly about. And then Miss Sarah is going to ask you to give me one key detail. Ava, Jonathan, Emily. So make sure you are listening, okay? All right. Well, hold on 1 minute. I didn't see the play button. We're supposed to listen. There we go. All right.
Carlos's First Thanksgiving, written by Kitty Higgins, illustrated by Angela Kamstra Jacobson. Carlos and his family were planning their first Thanksgiving dinner in America. They were inviting some of their new friends. Abuela will help me cook the turkey, said Mama. Mrs. Cortez will bring tamales and black beans, said Abuela. And Mr. and Mrs. Lupin will bring dessert. Carlos and Mateo planned games to play. Mr. and Mrs. Lupin's 4 children would be there too. But during the night, there was a big snowstorm. No one will be able to drive, said Mateo. No one will come to dinner, said Selena. Carlos and his family went outside. Their neighbors were looking at the falling snow. Their neighbors were very unhappy. I was going to my son's house, said Mr. Otero. I made baked potatoes and beans, but no turkey. I was going to my sister's house, said Mrs. Aliso. I made fresh pasta, but no turkey. I don't have turkey either, said Miss Nolan. My mother was going to bring it. I made salad and pumpkin pie. Carlos smiled up at Mama. They could have dinner with us, he said. We have lots of chairs, said Selena. We have a big turkey, Carlos said. This is our first Thanksgiving, said Mama. Would you share it with us? The snow kept falling, so their neighbors all came. They had lots of food to share. They were all safe and warm. Thanksgiving is a good holiday, said Carlos. He was thankful for his family. He was thankful for his neighbors. He was thankful for pumpkin pie, too.
The end. All right, boys and girls. Miss Sarah's going to be asking you some questions, okay? So I want you to listen, okay? Emily, Ava, Jonathan, I hope you were listening and paying attention. I seen that some of you were and some of you were not, okay? So, boys and girls, when I call your name, you are going to tell me one key detail in the story, okay? So, Jonathan, can you turn your microphone on? Can you tell Miss Sarah what this story was about? Give me one key detail. What's one thing that happened? Tell me again, I couldn't hear you.
Your neighbors is not happy.
Why? Why was their neighbors not happy?
Because the storm.
A snowstorm. Very good. You were listening. Good job, Jonathan. All right. So Jonathan gave us one key detail. Ava, I want you to give us one key detail. What happened in the story? Can you tell us one part of the story? Ava, turn your microphone on. Can you give us one key detail, Ava? What happened in the story? Tell us one thing that happened in the story. Okay, Ava, turn your microphone off. Emily, can you give us one key detail? What happened in the story?
They were inviting new friends.
Their neighbors, yeah. And did they invite them over for Thanksgiving? Yeah, why?
So they can have a Thanksgiving.
Very good, because of the snowstorm. They were supposed to eat with their families first, right? Very good. Those are key details, boys and girls. Very good. Now, Jonathan, I'm going to ask you what the main idea is. That is what the story is mostly about, Jonathan. Can you tell Miss Sarah what the story is mostly about? Turn your microphone on. What was this story mostly about? The main idea. Can you tell me?
They're not Thanksgiving.
It's about Thanksgiving. They were getting together to do what? What were they going to do for Thanksgiving?
Eating.
They were going to eat. Very good. So everyone was cooking. So that's what it was mostly about. So this month,
I like turkey.
yeah, this month is Boys and Girls November when everyone celebrates Thanksgiving and they get together with families and they eat, okay, and talk and have fun. It said that they were going to play games too, right? Thank you, Jonathan. Turn your microphone off. Emily, what was the main idea of this story? What was this story mostly about?
About Thanksgiving.
It was about Thanksgiving. And look at the title, Emily. Boys and girls, you can look at the title and it will also give you a clue, a hint, boys and girls, to what the story is mostly about. So let's look right here at the title. Miss Sarah's going to share this with you so you can see it. Carlos's first Thanksgiving. It says Carlos and his family are looking forward to their first Thanksgiving dinner in America. Everything is going as planned until a big snowstorm prevents the guests from coming. Everyone in the neighborhood is worried about what they will do for Thanksgiving dinner. Then Carlos comes up with a plan that reflects the true meaning of Thanksgiving. Boys and girls, the neighbors where he lived, the people that were beside him, that lived close to him, all got together. And what did they do, Ava? Can you tell me what they did? Ava, can you hear Miss Sarah?
Yes.
Okay, so what did the people do when they got together? What do you think they did?
I can't hear you that much.
Okay, can you log off and log back in? You might have to log off and log back in, or tell Miss Jackie that you cannot hear, okay?
Okay.
All right. So boys and girls, they ate together. All right, Miss Sarah's going to show you what you're supposed to do, okay, for homework. You know, this week we've been going over bar graphs, okay? So let me tell you what your objective is. This is what you can do. You can identify the different parts of a graph, and you did this last night for homework, okay? You were able to tell Miss Sarah how many cats there were, dogs, fishes, and lamb. Boys and girls, I want you to turn on your microphones and I want you to say the objective with Miss Sarah. This is what you can do. Everyone, turn on your microphones and I want you to say this with me. I can
I can
identify
identify
the parts
the parts
of a graph.
of a graph.
Very good. Okay, turn your microphones off. So we're going to go to Seesaw, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, so you're going to be looking for activities for Tuesday, okay? You did a good job on your homework, boys and girls, okay? So we're going to do another bar graph for homework today. Okay, so let me show you. And I'm going to let one person help me. Okay, there are animals and little emojis, boys and girls. This is what you're going to do. You're going to see how many there are. Jonathan, what color do you want Miss Sarah to choose? What color?
Dark blue.
Dark blue. So, boys and girls, Miss Sarah is going to point to the first animal we see. It is a unicorn. Jonathan, how many unicorns are there? How many does it tell you?
5.
5. So the number beside each picture tells you how many there are. We're going to go down here to the bottom of our bar graph, and we're going to find the unicorn. The unicorn is all the way over here, the last one. Now, there are 5 unicorns, so we're going to find the number 5 right here, and we are going to go over here, boys and girls, all the way up to 5. So we have to count each block. That's 1. Oh, let me click on my blue pen. Okay, that's 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
So what you're going to do, you're going to go back and you are going to color this in, boys and girls. Okay, you can do a bar, okay, or you can just color it in just like this, boys and girls. Okay, make sure that you have 5 of them colored in, okay? Now, Jonathan, turn your microphone off. Very good. Emily, what color do you want me to use?
Pink.
Pink. Miss Sarah's going to point to the next emoji, okay? And you find these on the beach. What is this, Emily? I'm going to circle it in pink. What is that called?
Crab.
A crab. Now I'm going to circle the number of crabs. How many crabs are there?
6.
6. So we're going to come down here, find the crab. There's the crab. I'm going to circle it in pink. And we've got to go all the way up to 6 because there are 6 of them. Now you can do it like this, okay? Or you can color in each one, okay? But you can do it better and you can make it more neater. Miss Sarah does not have time because it's almost time for resource. Okay? Ava, you will find out how many porcupines there are. This next picture is a porcupine. Okay? You will come down here, find the porcupines, and you will color in how many there are. So this week, boys and girls, we are learning how to use bar graphs. Okay? And we are learning about the different parts of the bar graph. Okay? Now, it's time for resource. Miss Sarah will see you tomorrow. Everyone turn on your microphones and tell everyone bye.
Sarah.
Yes.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, like Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes. Okay, now make sure you are getting on iReady and you're doing one lesson for math and reading, okay? All right, bye. It's time to go to resource.
Sarah.
Yes.
Like we went to the pizza and we got pizza.
You did. That was wonderful. Pizza's good. I know you like that, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, well, it's time for resource, and Miss Sarah has another class, okay? Bye.